book out, and if I ever got caught doing shit, I would just pass the book, and then I'd just be like, "No, it was me. I'm sorry. I can't sit idly by while you scream at this guy." Oh, the millennial era. I believe that I'm still in 1983 is the cutoff for Generation X. That's the cutoff date. Then 84 till 2000s is the millennial era. You can't just keep being, okay. These 35-year-olds keep doing stupid shit, so they're millennials. You can't do that. I was born in 83, and I'm 35, and I don't associate well with the millennial generation. I really don't. I find them to be fucking lazy, and they always have their hands out. Not all of them. Most of them do. Some of them, how they get jobs is just mind-blowing. And I don't understand how some people that have very, very minimal intelligence get all these high-paying jobs, and if they do drive, they're driving like class 5, or not class 5, class 1, class 3 vehicles. And I'm here just sitting there like, how? Fuck, man, I caught you eating paint chips as a kid, and you're driving a class 1? Fuck you. How's that fair? How is that fair? I'm here busting my ass off working minimum wage. Fucking I barely afford shoelaces. This is a few years back. No, it's just funny. I just find it funny that society seems it's appropriate to keep on changing how to position the generation gaps. Leave it as it was. If it's broke, don't fix it.
Okay, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey.
You know, maybe you're wrong about this slaughter thing. How can you even be sure what incurs the Lord's wrath these days? Times change. I remember when eating meat on a Friday was supposed to be a hell-worthy trespass.
The major sins never change. And besides, I can spot a commandment breaker from like a mile away. So, bet on it.
This from the guy who still owes me $10 over that bet about which was going to be the bigger movie, E.T. or Crush Groove.
You know what? Fuck you, man, because time's going to tell on that one. What, are you insinuating that I don't have what it takes anymore?
Insinuating? No. Flat out telling you.
Right there. There's one.
So, they're kissing.
Adultery.
Adultery. You are just a simple creature.
Am I right or what?
Well, I happen to know the truth, but I'm not going to tell you. I want to see how boned up on the job you are. What's your proof?
He's wearing a wedding band.
And it never occurred to you that maybe she's his wife.
No married man kisses his wife like that.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing you were never the deciding member on a jury, is all I'm saying. No married man kisses his wife like that. Are you stoned?
Excuse me. Are you married?
Why?
Well, I'm just curious.
What do you think? What?
To her?
What?
Are you married to her?
Not that it's any of your fucking business, but no. Why?
Whose house? Run's house. I said, whose house? Run's house. Whose house? Say what? Run's house. Say what? Martin! Martin!
Whose house runs house? Yeah, Dogma. Love that movie. And that's what. I'm trying to figure this out. How come Dogma's not on Netflix? Now, simple question. How come? They had all these other Kevin Smith movies on there. They had Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And honestly, that's a highly offensive movie. Highly offensive. Dogma just makes fun of religion. That's it. All forms of religion get made fun of in Dogma. There's nobody left out. They make fun of Christianity, Catholicism, Muslim, Buddhism. Like, they make fun of he makes fun of absolutely any religion. And I'm still trying to figure out how come this movie is not on Netflix and never has been on Netflix. And it definitely should. It's a fucking hilarious movie. It's a classic. So I'm gonna leave it at that and just say Dogma should be on Netflix. I'd rewatch the fuck out of that. I'd watch that more times than I've watched How I Met Your Mother. And I've watched that series a lot. I'm in the middle of watching it again. That's the bad thing about Netflix is they'll come out with all these new shows, and then I'll watch some of those shows and I'll just be like, I'm bored of it. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go watch Friends. I'm going to watch How I Met Your Mother. I'd much rather, watch those shows than watch something that I can't really get into. There's a lot of high drama shows on Netflix that I can't get into. I've tried. Don't get me wrong. I've tried to watch Orange Is the New Black. I watched one episode of it and I'm just like, this is so fucking stupid. This is just like fucking Oz, but females. Like, fuck. Originality, people. Like, shows like Wentworth and Orange Is the New Black. Honestly, I find them to be a ripoff of Oz because Oz was one of the best HBO dramas I've ever seen. Such a good show. And people are like, oh, you just like it because, it depicted, guys getting raped in the shower and shit. And I'm like, no, if you actually watch the show, there's very minimal rape in it. There's a very minimal rape. There's a lot of fucking mind fucking going on. That's about it. There's a lot of fucking heroin use. Basically, it was an instant story of how life is, what life is like in a maximum security prison. And then you get shows like Orange Is the New Black and Wentworth and that other one that I can't, Peaky Blinders or whatever it's fucking called. I can't get into those shows. I can't. I tried. I tried watching Stranger Things, and then I realized Winona Ryder's in it. I'm not a huge fan of Winona Ryder. She was good in what's that movie with Adam Sandler? Where he inherits his dead uncle's fortune. Oh, I can't even remember the name of the movie. I just watched it. Oh, jeez, this is gonna bug me all day. I'll be like, oh, what the fuck's the name of that movie? Then it'll come to me. It always comes to me. Take a sip of brain juice. Dr. Daddy. Mr. Deeds. That's it, Mr. Deeds. Winona Ryder was good in Mr. Deeds. That's about it. And Reality Bites. Other than that, just not a big fan of hers. I try to be a fan, and I can't. I find her to be very, very annoying and very, very being borderline sociopathic. Oh, okay, so we're winding down today's show. So far, it's been really good. For episode 22, October 1st, 2018. And I'm gonna get mobile eventually and get my ass in gear and slowly make my way to work and be an adult. And it's funny because a couple of my coworkers, they're like, oh, so what do you do when I go home? I'm like, I go to work. I'm like, work? You got two jobs? I'm like, yeah, well, I get paid to work here. I go home and I work on material for my podcast, and I listen to my podcast, and then I air check and that's me listening to it, is air checking, and then I let's just keep it as it is. And then I have to, right now, I have 22 episodes that I have to go through and post descriptions for each of them. Like, what's included, which clips and everything are included in the show. That's going to take a lot of work. So that's my weekend job. That's what I have in store for me on Friday. On my day off is doing a shitload of work on my laptop and getting all those descriptions posted. I'm looking for somebody to help me build a website for Back to the Shack because I would like to have all my shows on one web page, that's easily accessible, and we'll have all the links for everything that you hear from my show, which will direct you right to YouTube. And that's basically how I want to have my webpage set up. You don't have to pay any money for it. I'll be flipping the bill for it. I just want to, make some decent cash off of the site. Because you can join and be a member, and then from there I can actually consider merchandising and everything else to help me fund Pure Sanity Productions. So, yeah. And if you know anybody that is looking to advertise and needs some editing done, I'm looking for some actual ads that I can throw into my program. Alright, so any new businesses? I do writing as well, so I can write up a couple commercials for you. Alright, so because I have plenty of room for ad space. Alright, so thanks again for coming in and listening, chatting, gabbing, and of course, as always, peace, love, and empathy, everyone. Peace out.